At Katiil, Davao Oriental, chili pepper plantations cover hill after hill of the quaint town nestled deep in Mindanao. Chili pepper is used as spice. Aside from giving a unique flavor to food, it is also used as preservative and has plenty of known health benefits. The Subangon Dumang makers started as a small processing enterprise in 2006 but is now the leading chili processing plant in Katiil. Dumang is a local term for chili powder made of siling labuyo. Subangon Dumang makers chili farm owner Mr. Edgardo Ricky Arisola recalls how chili pepper production is not new to the people of Katiil, but flourished in the aftermath of the deadly typhoon Pablo, where Katiil was hit the hardest, destroying crops and sources of livelihood.
At because of Filipino resiliency, inspiration po sa ilaha sa mga kauban ako. So, imbangon mi nga mapadayon ang sili.
Constantly aiming to meet the high market demand for chili, Subangon Dumang makers lived up to its full potential with the help and assistance from the Department of Agriculture.
Even before Pablo, DA was there already, no? So, nag-consult ko sa ila ng isang crops na pwede i-introduce na potential. So, isa yan ang recommend sa DA, dito ang sili. And then, after that, nagpadayon ang coordination with the DA. At with them, nag-join yung mga exhibits, nag-inform sila sa MOA. So, nag-join me. So, nag-expand ang market. And then, comes devastation, itong nahatag ng mga tabang sa mga different agencies, especially with DA, na mubangon sa devastation.
Using the equipment provided by the Department of Agriculture, the chili production process begins with drying after harvesting. There are two types of drying, namely fresh drying and re-drying. Fresh drying is the first step of drying. The chilies are spread out on trays in a house-type solar dryer for 4.5 days. After fresh drying, the chilies are stored for 1 month. Then, they will be taken out again for re-drying on a table-type solar dryer. This lasts for 3 hours only. Following this short process, the chilies are ready to be put in the grinder and turned into the chili powder which Subangon Dumang makers are famous for. "3% of the chili powder contains iodized salt. The salt serves to extend the shelf life of the chili powder by 6 months, making the chili powder last for 2 years instead of 1.5. For Mr. Arisola, the quality of their produce is a driving factor for the growing demand for the chili products.
Despite sa limitations sa shelter, pero the fact nga we have been given these inputs from seminars and trainings sa good manufacturing practices, sa HACCP, sa uban pang aspeto sa sana. So, we practice that despite sa mga limitation. We assure na we give quality product.
Spurred by their progress, Subangon Dumang makers are also exploring the production of other chili products. Chili pepper farming in the Philippines has definitely taken a turn. The success of the Subangon Dumang makers is proof. It is also proof of the resilience of the Filipinos. Locals have coined the term hot pablo, naming the chili after the typhoon that spurred its flourishing existence in the town. The success of the Subangon Dumang makers is an inspiration to many Filipinos. The Department of Agriculture, through its high-value crops development program, takes the forefront in providing the utmost support for the chili farmers of Subangon Dumang makers in Katiil, Davao Oriental.